What's happening, mediocre people of YouTube? This is where we're at. Schools are closed. Let me close this door. Listening to the war in Vietnam stuff on Netflix while I'm doing this. So this is where we're at. Oh, like I said, schools are closed today as Detroit, Michigan turned into the frozen tundra. As a matter of fact, I gotta run over to my mom's in a little bit and check her driveway out. I plowed it last night, but there might have been enough come down overnight that I need to do it again. But anyway, so this is where we're at with this guitar. Went ahead and did a full fret level on it. Getting ready to start the crowning process now. Wasn't horrible. I've seen worse. But nonetheless, I want to make this guitar perfect. And I want it to be the way I want it to be. So I did a full fret level. Here's what I'm using for leveling frets these days, guys. Not this side, but this side of a sharpening stone. Yes, sir. They're perfectly flat. You can pick them up at the dollar store a lot of times. This is actually a nice one, but just the weight of it is absolutely perfect for leveling frets. That's what I'm using, guys. I don't buy fucking $90 fucking tools at StewMac. Still using my Amazon fret file, which is for what I'm doing. It's decent. It's not, as fast as you might want it to be, but it works for now. I don't know how much longer that's going to last. Then again, it's like, how many fret jobs am I going to do, I don't know. Depends. So that's where we're at. I haven't pulled the electronics out of it yet. I'm going to pop this off, mainly because I just want to fix up a little part here where the pickboard could have been trimmed up a little bit better to fit this side. Other than that, I shaved the back of the neck, with 3M pads, to make it a fast neck. I did do that last night. The big thing with this guitar with the frets was I was getting there was sharpness coming down there. Now none of those are sharp. There was a little sharpness, so I fixed all that. That was the big thing. And I was just going to do that, but I found a couple that were a little high and stuff like that. So it was enough to warrant a fret level. So that's where I'm at. Thinking about sanding this down and buffing it even more than it already is. So, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do for electronics. For right now, I'm just going to try it the way it is, see what's what. But I've been looking at some things, and this is definitely going to be a fucking super Strat when I'm done with it. So that's where we're at. Little update on this guitar out of Vietnam. I think I explained that in the other video. I did take that sticker off of there. That these guitars are made by a guy in Vietnam called the Inlay Guy. Go figure. And he does some tremendous inlay work. Like I had mentioned before, Dean Zink has a couple of guitars that have incredible inlays on them, and he said, he ordered it, and he said, the guitars are high quality, and electronics usually aren't top notch, but the guitars are really nice quality. And I played one of his Les Pauls, and he had it set just right. So anyway, just a little update on this this Strat and where we're going with it. Good day to do it. It's fucking freezing in Michigan. It's unbelievably cold outside. We got about 5 or 6 inches of snow in the last 24 hours, and it's not the kind of snow that's nice snow. It's kind of snow that came down really wet, and then overnight it froze. So that's why the school's closed, because the roads were just a mess of ice this morning. All right, until next time, peace out.